I'ma shit on these walls, Ray. It's... Hey, girl. Sing along with us. Oh, yeah. Hey, so we started from the bottom, now we're here, girl. Oh, yeah. This is my part right here. Oh, everybody. I feel famous with this. Thank you for being my friend. Oh, yeah. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Where'd you get it?
You know what?
I was at Kohl's.
I got it at Target.
Well, I had $15. Kohl's Cash.
Kohl's Cash?
Yes. I got something from the J-Lo line. It's
funny enough.
It's a great poly blend.
My favorite was by Mark Anthony.
Great poly blend.
Hello.
Hello and welcome to Hey Girl with Bobby Jean Spears. I happen to be said Bobby Jean Spears, and I'm here with...
Are you ready?
Bareback Contessa.
Hello. We are so happy that you have joined us. If you're watching us on YouTube and I look like a game show host, it is because my husband broke my microphone to my podcast, my little mobile podcast studio that I've rigged up. He just broke it.
I've got a story for that.
Did he tell me? No, not I. Scott knew.
I did. I thought he told you.
I didn't know.
To be honest, forgot.
So now I'm holding it like I'm at the Grand Ole
tonight.
Opry. I feel like. Wait, what's that? Like a bridge over troubled waters, I will lay me down.
You know what it kind of is giving me, though? Very vaguely?
What?
Bob Barker vibes.
Yeah, if it were skinnier and longer, that's what she said. It's the title of her sex tape. So I'm going to be holding it. So if sound sounds weird every once in a while, then...
You want to see everything that I did?
That's just...
That made no sense.
No, I just wanted to play it. I meant to play this.
I don't need to see that.
Oh, that applies.
Yeah. To your chest, you're very exposed.
I feel raw.
So hello everyone. Sorry this is late, and we'll record again and like release the next one on time, but I had to go home. And by home I mean 3 hours away? 2.5.
Well,
2.5 hours away.
Did you get lost this time?
No, but I did have to call and ask which.
No, I know. I heard.
How? I called my mom.
Oh, I was there when right after you left.
Oh no, I called John. I called John and I was like, "Guide me, honey, baby, sweetie. I don't know where I am. I'm stupid." And he just had to give me all the things.
If it helps, I was telling him.
Even if Siri, Siri picks all these ways, and then I can't tell which way to pick. Because the last time I let it pick, I got a ticket.
You did.
I got the cops called on me.
You went the shortest route, not the fastest route.
No, I went through.
Yeah, which is the shortest route, which is through BFE.
I went through the fucking ding 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 whatever that is. What is that called? Deliverance. I went through there, bitch, and I was passing people because they were going so fucking slow, and I was like, "This is ridiculous. I cannot drive home at 25 miles per hour. I'm going insane." So but I guess I got the cops called on me 4 times.
And while you were gone,
looking for a beetle.
This time.
But that wasn't this time. That was the last time.
Last time. But while you were gone this time is when
how did he break my mic?
So we had an inspection. And
for our water.
It wasn't an inspection. It was not an inspection.
Our water sprinklers.
Where we live, they were replacing these sprinkler heads in our units. And John and I went through.
Did they say
every
why?
room.
Was there something wrong with
It
the
was
old
just
ones?
because they were 10 years old, and you had to replace them every 10 years.
Jesus,
And
it'll
we
still
just happened to
spit
fall in
water.
the 10th year.
They'll still spit water.
So Bobby, the biggest group of yinzers that I've ever seen in my whole entire
Here
life
all day.
came into our home, destroyed our home, and left it for an entire afternoon, and then came back to finish it half-assily. And it's still not done. They're coming
Welcome
back in
to
2
the
weeks.
stage, half-assily.
Yes, and they're still coming back in 2 weeks to patch and paint. But
I don't like them in our house.
they had to cut holes around the sprinkler heads out of the drywall.
Yeah. I
As
know,
you
I
can
can
see
see
right
it.
there.
I'm looking at one.
Remember when we checked your closet?
The Baby Girl Studios is just disgusting now.
We checked your closets. You even stood on top of something to look.
Yeah. But they did have one
And
in
there
there?
was not one there.
I didn't see it.
And guess what? There was one there. And so we had the whole place prepped. And they knocked on our door at 8 a.m.
Yeah. And
On
they
the
don't
day that I
and they
got to
don't
sleep
help
in.
you cuz this is fucking inconvenient. People have decorations around things.
Yes.
Like people it's not like you try to hide that kind of stuff. Like
Yeah.
So they don't
I had to pull my TV out.
and they
We
come
had
in
to pull our
and,
sofa out.
and
We
I
had
don't
to
want to
pull
do
out this
anything.
room
I would
that
have
we
just sat
record
there.
in.
I would have just sat there and been like,
They wanted to pull out your dresser that sits under your TV, and John was like, under no circumstances can we move that because it will fall into a million pieces.
yeah, that's from Wayfair and it's traveled 3 times and it is held together with duct tape and a prayer.
Yeah, it really is. It looks cute, but
Yeah, it looks good.
it's just...
And it holds a couple sweatshirts.
It's rickety and crickety because
Yeah.
it used to have all of your makeup in it.
It's from Wayfair. That's just
You got just what I need. But yeah, they were in here. They were a mess. It was awful. But because we had to pull out this closet to get to your thing, we moved your thing, and John must have accidentally bumped. And it was 8:30 in the morning, and they got bitch John right out of bed.
See, that's where he broke it.
Yeah, I know.
Right here. So I have no way of.
I knew it was a lost cause to reattach. So
I have no way to reattach. Now I'm forever.
But
I feel like a diva on stage,
Yeah.
though. As far across the distance and spaces between us.
That was better than
that
Brooklyn
is
Heights.
how I know you. Go on.
So why were you in Parkersburg, aka our hometown?
Why was I?
Yeah,
Oh, I had to get my car fixed by your
Yeah.
daddy.
Yeah.
I saw Scott's dad. I love Scott's
you
dad.
you got some one-on-one time with my parents.
Yeah. Well, and my mom was with
Yeah,
me.
but still, without me,
Yeah,
you got to see them in their natural
your
habitat.
dad's so funny. Your dad's just how rude. What is that? That's a work text and it looked long, but or Rudolph. I don't know. What in the fuck are they talking about? Okay. Anyways, what was I saying?
You were getting my
and
dad.
Your dad is just like a specimen.
He is.
Like
He is. Well,
he
is-
doesn't sit down,
Oh yeah, he does.
but not when people are there.
Oh yeah, he does.
He didn't sit down once when I was there.
Well, my mom probably had put him to work.
Well, no, he was in there grilling bologna and stuff.
Yeah.
He was getting ready to make his sandwich that he took so long to make.
And he probably narrated the whole time through.
No, he didn't.
He
Because we
didn't?
were all talking in the living room.
Okay.
And as soon as he's about to make a sandwich, your mom's like, I want a piece of bologna. Wally, give me that. And he just did on a plate with a fork and then started the process of making himself one. And I was just like, that is either a very well-trained man or
It is.
just a very, very easygoing, nice man.
It is also that too.
Because
It's 50.
because I would have been like, bitch, fuck you, get up and make your own. I don't, even if John, no, I just asked you if you wanted anything. And then he makes his or whatever. And as soon as your mom was done, I swear he had a spidey sense and he
Got a hit.
came into the living room, just reached out his hand and took it. Your mom reached it out, didn't even acknowledge him, just kept talking to us and blah, blah, blah. And then then like when everything was completed, she goes, "Wally, thank you for all that." Like she waited till the end of the whole process of being waited on, and then was like, "Thank you for doing your job.
That sounds
Trained
about
you,
right.
trained you well.
Sounds about right.
Trained you well. Can you go pull down the bed and put a chocolate on my pillow?"
You know, my mother is the most type A person. Everything has to be.
I know. I kept going to pee because I kept looking at your mom's new bathroom.
It's great.
It's so sexy. There's like
great.
a rainforest shower, or like a, what is it called?
It's got a rainfall shower head, but it also
From like the top, which I don't know how much I would like because I'd be like, it's in my eyes.
But it also has one that comes off the wall, and it honestly,
Does it blast you in the balls?
it blasts me in my butt, and it gets right in there and just hits.
Could
me
you
right
douche
at the
with
perfect angle. You couldn't douche with it, no.
Oh.
But it just gets.
Aw,
like,
man.
You know how you just like turn around and just kind of like slightly bend over, and it's just like at that angle that it hits.
No, I've never
It is the most convenient
I've never
and
showered
delightful.
there. I've never
It's-
showered.
Oh my
there.
god, I 10 out of 10 recommend.
Next time I go home, I'm just gonna show up at like 11 a.m. and be like, I'm gonna take a shower.
Nothing would please my mother more for you to come over and admire her bathroom because she loves it too, and she loves when other people admire it.
Oh my god, I love it.
My niece Callie comes over and she will just spend a whole afternoon in there
I love it.
because it has the vent system has a built-in Bluetooth speaker, so like
It's fucking crazy.
it is. It's all glass encased, but it
And
has
keep
like
in mind, we're not talking about like this isn't a mansion. This is just like
oh no,
a mansion's bathroom inside a normal house. It's crazy.
First of all, my house went from a single level 4-bedroom house,
Mm-hmm.
and now that 3 children have moved out, they've added a huge ass back porch with a swimming pool. Half of it is screened in.
That is beautiful, and
It
then a
is
beautiful
gorgeous.
sunroom.
And then we now have a 2-bedroom house.
Yeah,
They now have a 2-bedroom house.
but with the dopest shit. Like they like gutted it.
They gutted that itty bitty teeny tiny bathroom that a family of 5 was raised in, and then after they left, they busted out a bedroom and then built a huge, glorious super bathroom that has his and her sinks.
Well, back then,
And
they weren't hollering.
I
the
know
bucks
we were
as much.
poor, and now they're rich.
They weren't. Yeah, when 3 kids leave, you become a little more rich.
Yeah.
And when you get like promoted and all that,
But
I wouldn't know about
it's-
that. Those are jobs, right?
Yeah, that's called a career.
Career.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. 2 E's in that.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
And 2 R's.
No.
Career?
Well, not in a row.
No. But there are 2 R's.
See, I'm sharp. Anybody who wants hire, anybody who's hiring, just let me know. But no, I really love, and as I was admiring the bathroom, my mom stole your dad's Jeep and went on a joyride by herself with the top
Oh, that's
down.
right. My dad just got a new Jeep.
And she is,
Well, it's new to him. It's not brand new.
she
but,
was
like-
just having her time of her life.
Do you know what? Speaking of,
What do you know?
that Jeep, it has something on the front of it
The front of my butt.
called a wench.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's the big spool of
I'm
string
familiar.
that you can,
I'm
like, pull
familiar
shit
with the winch.
Yeah. I still can't. I don't like that word
I don't either.
as in reference to that because I think of like,
Because I'm like, get me a water wench.
yeah, or like off with his head, wench.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's
Yeah.
how I think of wench.
Yeah. Isn't winch with an I
Yes,
and wench?
wench.
Which wench is which? Which one is which?
So a wench
WINCH.
is what's on the front of my dad's Jeep.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. With the E, it sounds more like devilly.
With a wench
Wench.
is a
So there's a winch.
cis female
There's a winch and a
Slave.
wench.
ish.
And I want to be a wench. I want to be
Yeah.
someone's wench. Come wench. I'm Richie Cunningham, and I'm your what is it?
Wench.
I'm your.
You've already
cum
forgotten it.
wench. Yeah, I'm Richie Cunningham, and I'm your cum wench for this
Hmm.
evening. How can I help you?
How can I service you?
I'm going to start that business. There will be one at every hotel. A cum,
Every
a
hotel.
cum wench.
I
They
think
have internet, Wi-Fi, and a cum wench.
What's her name? Bobby Jean
Um,
Spears.
No. I mean, whoever applies.
Well, I mean, if
It's
you're
gonna be a
starting the
real
business,
job.
you're going to have to be the first.
No, I will hire. I'll hire.
Oh, you were hire externally
Yeah,
right out the gate?
Right out the gate. I'm not going to be anybody's cum wench.
What's that
I'm
ad
married.
going to look like?
I'm married.
What's that ad that you're going to post for that position going to look like? What's the headline on Indeed?
Now hiring.
ZipRecruiter.
Now hiring. Major hotel chain seeks to add new department to new VIP department and needs employees.
This is a lengthy headline.
No, this is the Indeed page.
Yes, but what's the eye-catching headline that's going to make me want to click on it, the description?
Oh, join. Wait, hold on. Okay, so if they're cum wench, we're adding them. So like,
I'm enjoying this thought process.
come be a trailblazer.
A tailblazer.
A trailblazer. No, I would just see a major hotel chain seeks
Whore.
cum wench. That's what it would be. Seeks cum wench.
That's the title of this episode.
Cum wench.
Major hotel chain seeks cum wench.
That's a long episode. But okay, and then the description for the job would be like, do you love serving people?
Do you love cum?
No, that I have to slip that in later.
Yeah.
Because I want to hook them first.
Okay.
So, do you love...
We got to tickle the balls first.
Yeah. Do you love hotels? Do you love serving people? Do you love being someone's cum wench?
Just, you really crept up to it there.
Cum wench, you might ask. What is that? Well, get excited because this is the new department here at the Best Western Plus.
Best Western Plus?
Yes, that's what the plus is for.
Oh.
And our other hotel chains. And just dial 0 for the front desk. You dial 69 for your cum wench.
Okay.
And the cum wench comes
it's an easy number to remember.
To your room. And however you want to get off, it helps you get off that way.
But
you don't get to pick which cum wench.
Okay.
Whoever's on the clock. It could be an Uggo. So you have to be really one.
But is there like a menu of services that the cum wenches provide before you make
she
your
shows
selection?
up and she's like, "Hello, how can I help you?"
No, but you don't get to like put in like when you make the call for the cum wench. Like I'm the guest, right?
Yes.
And I'm requesting the service.
I don't. Let me see. Okay. Ring ring. Best Western Plus, home of the cum wench. How can I help you? This is Bobby Jean Spears.
Hi, yes, I'm looking for some specific services this evening.
Sure. Are you calling from a room or are you needing a reservation?
Room 069.
069. Very familiar.
Yes, okay. I paid extra for this room.
Mm-hmm.
So, my question is, if I want to take a dump on the cum wench's chest after I bust my nut, can I do that?
Anything and everything is up to the individual cum wench and what they are.
But is there a particular, like...
Do I have a scat cum wench that I could designate?
Sure.
Let me look through my files real quick. Hold on.
Rolodex.
Oh, it seems Destiny.
How fitting of a name.
She doesn't come in until tomorrow morning.
Okay, well, is there anybody that will finger my ass and tweak my nipples?
Oh, we've got Brian right here.
Oh, okay.
Brian's ready for all of that.
Okay.
But scat is for is
So
Destiny.
can I book an appointment for the overnighter with Brian?
Mm-hmm.
And then
you want a morning
Destiny services right when she gets in.
Take your morning coronation on top of her. Is that what it's called?
Not coronation.
A constitution. What is that? What it is? Your morning constitution. Your first poop in the morning. Destiny is gonna get my I forget now.
Oh God, I'm dying.
What was that?
That got way too far out of hand.
Destiny's gonna get my morning coronation. She should be so excited.
That's gonna win us a streamy.
Yeah, and you got a tip, but I think I think I could make cum wenches happen. So if you're out there and you want to be a cum wench, I don't own a hotel, but maybe we can just show up as a group, pitch the idea.
Oh. Yes. I also have one more question.
Oh, yes. Hello, front desk.
Is there an option for multiple cum wenches?
Yes. You just pay each fee individually.
Okay, I want as many as I can get tonight.
Okay. Well, we have 4 women and 3 men today.
Sure.
What would you like?
All of them.
All of them. Okay.
Well, except one woman.
Except one woman. So 3 and 3.
Yeah.
Okay. And just to
well, you can throw another woman in there too for her to have company.
Just for a deposit, we're going to need a credit card, major credit card, and
what is that?
And exactly what you want to do with those.
I
3
only
and 3.
have singles.
That's fine, but we need a down payment, and we need to know specifically what you want to do with each 3 of the people. That way, when we go back through and we ask if they had consent.
I can't do this anymore. This is
if they had consent,
I can't do it.
I would have to keep a consent folder for all my wenches, and be like, that wasn't what you wrote down. Then they'd get kicked out of the hotel.
Is this a legally binding agreement?
No, but I'm enforcing it. Woo!
And okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. But I don't know how we even got to.
I don't
wench.
either.
Well, speaking of wench, we didn't. No one looked like a wench at Halloween.
Oh, I thought we were going back to Parkersburg.
Oh, you can go back. Hold on. We're back.
Your mom was in my dad's Jeep. That sounded dirty.
Oh yeah, and she wants it, but she can't give up her Prius. She's like, I can't give up 48.9 miles per gallon.
So is your car fixed?
Yeah, except it wasn't even the part that I needed fixed wasn't even plugged in
from the last time
from when it got fixed from the insurance. So they plugged it in, but since it kept getting water in it, the back hatch of my Beetle, for those who don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, the middle brake light wasn't working, and they plugged it in, and we were hoping like, ooh, I can return the part because they just forgot to plug it in. But it got water in it, and parts of it were out, so we still had to get it changed.
And you had foggy windows from the inside.
Yeah.
And your car smelled like mildew.
Yeah. It's good that I don't go many places.
I know.
Because I don't have to drive.
But
I did have to drive. I just get... Are you just not so tense when you drive?
No, I love to drive.
Just call me Hortense.
Oh, Hortense.
Because I am just tense when I drive.
Where did that come from? I've heard that before.
My grandpa says it.
Just call me Hortense.
Yeah, my grandpa says Hortense. I don't remember.
But what is it?
I don't remember.
What is its origins?
I don't remember. What we would have to ask him. We'll have to have him on the show.
Larry, please. That would be our most viewed episode.
Oh, I know. If I could figure out how to Zoom him, or if he could figure out Zoom.
The fuck is this shit?
Yeah, but I just I'm so tight
when you drive.
When I drive, yeah, I'm tight. And I like grip my jaw, and I'm like the whole time, just like, oh my god, I'm in a tube.
I don't do that.
I'm in a tube going 80 miles per hour. Oh my god.
Oh no, I love driving.
I hate it.
I love it.
I hate it so much.
That's why, like, if I ever travel, like, and it's like a road trip, I really hope it's me driving.
If there were
A, we're gonna get there fast, and B, I'm gonna be in control, and I'm gonna get like it's going to it actually keeps my anxiety at bay because I don't like being in cars with other people driving.
If you had to nominate someone for best passenger, who would
you?
Be?
100%. Or
thank you.
Second place.
Yay.
Tied for first is your mom.
Yay. My mom is not a good passenger.
With me, she was fine. She's always been fine. Well, no, I'll give her second place.
Yeah, but I bet she's like
she likes to pee a lot.
Well, and I bet she talks about like I'm cold. I'm gonna try to put this over here on you. I'm cold. Oh, I'm cold. Do you have a blankie?
Well, she usually has that.
Well, whereas I just get in, I immediately fall asleep.
Yeah. John sent me the picture
There's a picture.
the last time you guys went home.
Are you kidding?
Well, yeah.
He broke this, didn't tell me.
Let me-
He took a picture of it and didn't show me.
Where's my phone?
I don't know.
Oh, there it is. Oh, hold on. Bear with. Oh, I just hit the mic.
I just fucking hate driving.
I am finding a photo.
But I am such a good passenger. You can, like, when someone slams on the brakes and is like, and, like, apologizes, I'm like, what? What happened? What happened? Did something happen? I just don't pay attention. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, you guys. I look dead. I look like a corpse. That's hysterical. Showing it to the YouTube
Yes,
community.
for those who are watching this on YouTube right now can see.
Speaking of, you can go to YouTube and just type in "Hey Girl with Bobby Jean Spears" and go to our channel and subscribe. Like all our videos and stuff like that there. You know, all the shit that you're supposed to do to help us. I don't have to fucking tell you, you bitch. I don't know who I'm even talking to. But do all the things on YouTube, and if I can remember, or if Scott, do you even have access to the Hey Girl Instagram?
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
Because we could post that picture of me zonked that I didn't know was taken. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, we were like trying to think of things to do when I was visiting my mom.
Okay.
And I was like, what if we go to a movie or whatever? Because like now Regal has like the reclining seats and all that, like the shitty theater. It's not as shitty anymore. There is apparently a nest of copperheads in the theater somewhere that are eating the rats.
Has any like?
But people are still going to the movies.
But has anybody been bitten?
I don't think so. No. But they just know that there are copperheads.
So who knows?
Everyone. I mean,
Does
apparently they had
Regal
to
know?
Yeah.
They're aware.
Yeah.
They've got to be doing something about it.
I mean, I don't know. The investigative journalism stops here.
Okay.
All I know is the headline, girl. But it's true.
So what you're saying is you're not a reliable source.
No, I'm reliable. I'm reliable as it pertains to the nest of copperheads. There are copperheads in the movie theater that are eating all the rats.
So my question is, why are there so many rats?
My mom said, for those who don't know, my mom was the manager of a movie theater, or worked at a movie theater with my dad at one point in her life. And she got fired because she wouldn't clean the butter machine. She told me that when she worked at a theater and that like no matter what, there's rats.
I don't know if I agree with that.
They get in. Like they get in through the exits. They like squeeze under. They just get in. It only takes two, and then they have to fuck.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, and then they fucking have little rats.
Little rats.
Little rats.
Mice,
That's my rap name. Little rats.
Little rats.
Little rats.
Okay.
It's little rats in the BBC. Coming for you on your TV. If you're watching us on TV and not your phone, you're watching us in 4K, and for that I say, I'm sorry. Because us in 4K, it's just disgusting.
Speak for yourself.
I'm painted, and I said
I'm
disgusting. Not. You have such confidence. Where does your confidence come from?
I'm pretty sure it comes from my appendix.
Oh. Do I have one of those? Because I would really like some more self-esteem if I could get it.
My inner saboteur doesn't work that way.
What does your inner saboteur sabotage? Because mine sabotages my whole day by making me anxious.
Oh, mine does too. But
to the point where I'm just like, oh my God, I can't do anything. I'm frozen in time. Oh my God, I just have to lay here forever until bedtime.
It's very like, I look at every situation from 55,000 different angles. And then I can never make a decision. And then I then I go off on tangents.
That's weird.
Like, I can't make a decision. So now I'm going to be fired because I'm indecisive. And because I'll be fired for my indecisiveness, I'll have to go home and live in my parents' spare bedroom.
See, I never felt like I was going to get fired.
Oh.
I mean, I did.
Every day.
I did every time.
Every day.
But I never saw it coming.
Every day.
I was always...
And I'm not a bad employee. Like, I'm very good. I usually always turn it out, but I just, like, I go to the worst case scenario because I look at everything from every different angle, and then I always just end up just...
You're indecisive.
The worst possible thing is
I
gonna
feel
happen.
like I'm super decisive. Do you think I'm decisive?
No.
I can't decide. You don't think I'm decisive? I think I'm pretty decisive. I bought the first house I ever
you are decisive, but I also think...
But I mean, I don't make good decisions. They're not the best.
You commit, and then you will ride the commitment out until you have failed.
Yeah.
And then you will...
I was going to say, I haven't failed at everything I've tried. And then I was like, well, real estate, failed that. Got fired for being too gay.
Failure is how you succeed.
Managing a sunglass hut.
Failure is how you succeed.
You guys, you are listening and looking at a former worker of a kiosk in a mall. That's the garbage human that you're listening to right now. I worked a kiosk.
I always like that word.
Kiosk.
The secret word is kiosk. I hate us.
I hate us too. But it was, I barely sold anything because there was also a sunglass hut in the Macy's, which is where everyone went. And I probably told people where the bathroom was 34 times a day.
Oh, that's like working at IKEA.
I'd be like, down that hall and go left. You'll see them right there by Dick's. But I did always get to say Dick's.
Dicks. It's down by the big Dicks.
It's down by our big Dicks. But
do you know where the Dick Superstore is? The big giant Dicks down there?
But look at how far I've come. A kiosk to unemployed.
Do you know close to where we live, there is a mall that has a discount Dick's?
Is it called discount Dick's?
It's half price Dick's.
Well, that's the best kind.
I know.
Where is it? In our mall?
It's in the South Hills.
South Hills Mall. Dirty Dick. Or not Dirty Dicks.
No.
Half price Dicks.
Discount Dicks.
Discount Dicks.
Dickless Dicks.
That should be your business. I'll run the cum wench business.
And I'll
be
the sister company, Discount Dicks.
Discount Dicks. You'll be our sister company. And like, I'll just specialize in women as wenches.
Yes.
And you can have
naturally.
the men as discount dicks.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God. $1 million idea. Anybody who takes that, this is trademarked. I'm Bobby Jean Spears and I approve this message. This is our idea.
When the hotel, the Best Western Plus.
I don't think we're going to pitch it to hotels now that we have a dual thing. I think we start with one boutique hotel.
I was going to say, if it was the old situation that I was thinking of, I would call Best Western Plus. They're all booked up.
If we get into a major change, sure.
A customer calls in, they're all booked up. Then they reach out to you. You say, I can't send anymore. Then you call me at Discount Dicks, and I'll give you a discount.
Yeah,
and supply you with
dicks.
But
I won't need your dicks because everyone who's requesting cum wenches wants a woman.
Correct.
So, I mean, I'm sure some people would be like, oh, send me a discount.
We
dick.
don't judge.
But we would get kickbacks and refer each other.
Yes.
Oh, do you have pussy? No, but you can get that over at the cum wench.
And it could be like a pyramid scheme, but instead of a pyramid, it would be like an Eiffel Tower scheme.
Yeah, that would be good. And then I think we start with like a little boutique hotel that has like kind of a bed and breakfast, but naughtier. Like you and I serve breakfast naked for our guests.
A bed and breakfast.
And we sing Be Our Guest from Beauty and the Beast, and we like lay on the table and we throw plates and we're like, ask the dishes. They can sing. Oh, they can dance. After all, have you seen my pants? So if anybody wants to stay to book a room, all you have to do is call us at 567 or text us at 567-600-FARTS. That's 3278. And no, I'm not kidding. That's our real number. 567-600-FARTS.
Operators are standing by.
Yeah, we have 10 free minutes on this app of calling, but
So keep it quick.
unlimited texting. Well, no, if you want to ever be on the show and call in for
We'll
some
invest
reason,
in you.
we will Zoom you. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Make my heart go boom, boom,
my
supernova girl.
Speaking of singing, let's go. What you watching?
What you watching?
What you watching?
I'm watching TV.
Is it good TV? Should we tell them what to watch?
Yes, we should.
Okay, it's time for What You Watching. Dissonance. You guys aren't trained enough to know that that was actually beautiful.
It's Gorgina.
So, what you watching on? We know
Tonight, right before this podcast,
right, babe.
I started
Fuck! I dropped my phone.
season 4. I am now 2 episodes into season 4 of
Oh,
The Queen.
The Crown.
The
Jesus Christ, Grandpa over here.
Crown.
Speaking of, if you're watching,
Your
Grandpa's
Majesty.
eyeglasses are for
Oh,
are,
the illusion is shattered!
are fake.
I thought it was like served like
We
this.
point out fake things here, okay?
Like your personality.
No, like my cheekbones. My personality's real. My cheekbones aren't. That's my Housewives tagline.
That's perfect. My cheekbones may be fake, but my personality isn't.
I'm not. You could wait. The only thing fake about me are my cheekbones
and my lips and my chin
and my
my
jaw
neck. And my pussy and my crack.
and my forehead and my lifted boobs. It'd be a very long intro. I'd still stick with, I worked hard for everything my husband's ever given me. On my back in Iraq.
I wish Lisa Renna's was, people line up to watch me eat soup.
Because of her lips. Oh my God. I eat soup.
I'm so famous, people line up to watch me eat soup.
Oh, speaking of famous people, so I know people are tired of hearing about voting, and I'm gonna post this before the Tuesday elections.
Yes!
So
We live in a swing state.
We wouldn't be good, like, citizens if we didn't tell the 5s and 6s of people that are listening to
fucking vote.
Get out on your ass, get off your ass, and vote. Especially in swing places. Scott and I are under so much pressure.
Yes.
Because we could have Senator Oz.
Which would be a nightmare.
We're off to see the wizard.
Yeah.
We could be like stuck with Mehmet or Hamet. What's his name?
Mehmet.
Mehmet Oz.
Mehmet Oz.
And I want to say a fuck you to our beloved Oprah. Why does she get no blowback from this? She created this person. She's also created Dr. Phil, who is a pain in the fucking ass.
Yeah.
But she created Dr. Oz, and now he wants to ruin our state.
So, okay.
That I've lived in for 1 year that I'm super proud of.
So, I mean,
and he's running against a man
Oprah
who had a
has gotten a
stroke.
little bit of pressure from...
Well, I'm going to pressure her.
Because she was expected to support Oz, and she never did. And then 2 days ago, just 2 days ago, she endorsed Fetterman, thank God. But, like...
Fetterman is the opponent.
In the words of Brian...
And he's had
Too little, too late.
Yeah, he's had a stroke, right?
He
Fetterman
recently had a stroke.
Yes, but he participated in the debate, and he stuttered a little and like...
And the doctor called him out on it, used it as a weakness.
Yeah. The Dr. Oz was like...
Saying he's unfit.
Yeah.
Because
but
he had a stroke.
This guy, he doesn't even go here. You don't
Yeah.
even go here. He moved here.
He did.
He just moved here and was like, I'm going to be senator.
He does.
Is he running for senator? Like
Yes.
a Senate seat?
Yes.
Like the major? Oh my
Yes.
God. Really?
Yes.
Like not state Senate?
Correct.
Oh my God. This is the first time understanding.
And he is...
He could be our representative in the White House.
Yes, like, and he is like the coolest fucking guy in the world, and I know his wife really well.
I'm talking about Oz.
Oh yes, Austin. Like, it would be awful if he won.
I know, but I'm just realizing that it isn't for state. It isn't a state election.
He has to win.
These people are going. Oh my God!
Great news is we are getting excellent representation.
We are making excellent time.
Our Congress, our House of Representatives.
Yeah.
Because Summer Lee's coming down.
Oh
and
my
she's
God!
amazing.
Now I'm so stressed. I thought this was the state election.
Our governor is going to be great.
Oh my God! So Oz could go to Washington D.C. and be our representative.
Yes. And this
God.
is the guy from Philly, or not from Philly. He's lives in New Jersey, but he's running to be the Pennsylvania state senator, senator. And the guy he's running against is like Steel City, like from Pittsburgh, was a mayor, is awesome. His wife does like wonderful things. He does wonderful things. He was our lieutenant governor. He's incredible.
And his brain's still there, so he had a stroke, like, and he's like stutters a little bit and like slurs his words. So do I.
But that doesn't mean he's like mentally incapacitated and like mentally unfit for office.
I mean, we have a president who said, "Folks, I got 2 words for you: Made in America." So I mean, I think we can
Not the best moment for Biden.
So I think we can give Fetterman a pass. Do you think he's gonna win though? Because
leading until they had the debate, and the debate really fucked him up. But his campaign even said going into the debate, like, we don't foresee us winning because he's going against a TV personality.
I have to be honest,
and he just had a stroke.
I get addicted to the news during election times, and then like I have to detox out of it for like a year and like stop watching it, and then I just watch like my nighttime programs, like Rachel Maddow or like somebody like that.
Yeah.
Someone like that there.
Yeah.
And Tucker Carlson. I don't miss that one.
Oh, fuck off.
I don't miss Tucker Carlson. But I try to detox off of it. But then when election stuff comes back, I am on it all the time watching it. And it stresses me out so much. And I just don't feel like I don't think that our side is going to, I think we're done for.
I don't know. I think we have a Pennsylvania. Fetterman Oz
I think it's
going to
be
the
a
biggest...
huge red wave. Donald Trump is going to be our president again in 2024.
I'm optimistic.
Nope, mark my words.
Because with abortion and everything, I think we have it going for us.
Nope.
I think the abortion issue has really got people.
The people
being
who are being
this is a little too much.
The people who are being elected at the lowest level when it comes to running elections in each state are being overrun with
Trump appointees,
with the people who believe that it was rigged. So. You guys, democracy in Athens lasted 300 years. We're at 329 or something like that. So we had a good run. Let's enjoy the end of
the end times,
the Republic, because I don't think it'll get
of the world.
I don't think the end of the Republic will be fast. So I think we'll be old by the time it happens, and we won't have had children. So.
Maybe I will have
a butt baby. Up the bum, no babies.
Up the bum, no babies.
But I just wanted to have a moment of silence for our democracy and our republic. That was a real fart. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm sorry to go off on that tangent, but I'm just scared because
if you live in a swing state, particularly, I mean, even if you're from West Virginia,
I sound like one of those stupid pundits, and usually I don't say like stupid cheesy things, but democracy is on the ballot.
It is,
and I feel so stupid saying that because that's like what all the people are like trying to think, but it really is.
There's some extremists out there, man, and it's not good.
And they're the ones that go vote.
They're winning.
I know. And I'm telling you, I'm sorry, maybe it's the elder millennial in me, but the left, there are people who are going too far, that like with the wokeness, that where people who are in the middle they just can't. They're just like, you know what? I've tried to stick with you. I've tried, but now you're like demanding rights for this toaster. Like, when do we stop? Like,
I know I saw something was like liberals want to ban this book or something, and I'm like, hey guys, that kind of.
But then we go against
everything we stand.
But when
for.
a Republican wants to ban a book, we're like on top of it. Like, don't you dare ban a book.
I know. Like we can't go back to like banning books.
No.
Like that's. I don't care how hateful it is. Like, don't read it.
In our hometown, they're having a discussion about a book that has something to do with sex. They had a big thing. Your mom had to go to it. You should ask her about it. Because I can't remember all the details, but it's so
it's
crazy.
Controversial.
She said so many people showed up, she couldn't believe it.
It's controversial.
Yeah. But I
don't care. I don't think any book should be banned.
No.
Regardless of what it is.
No. But
like
I just think
should be able to be bought.
I just think some Democrats who are closer to the center are just like seeing like all this extra stuff and like being yelled at for missing a pronoun, and like instead of being like nicely educated or like whatever, they're trolled. They're okay boomer. Like
we need to have some kind of patience.
Yeah, like we can't. You can be as woke as you want, but like start gauging other people by like when they lived and like when they're like,
if you can see that there is an effort
and
there's like no malice behind what they're saying.
We got to stop attacking the own people in the group, because that's what happens. They're tired of the okay boomer, you don't get the pronoun, like they're tired of that kind of shit, and so they're like, you know what? Fuck you guys. So like we can't,
but we
can keep educating everybody about all the important things, but don't yell at people who mess it up or don't get it or like, I don't know.
Well, then how do we fix it? Because if I'm on the other end,
we just don't talk about it. Like those people aren't going to be around people who obviously
I don't know if I agree with that.
Well, I mean, just like you can talk about it once, but then you just decide who your friends are based on what you think people will like. Just live and let live is what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, who cares?
I mean,
like, okay,
pronouns are important.
You don't want to, like, I don't have weird pronoun. Like, I don't have like a different pronoun than he. But like, if I wanted to be called she and someone was like, I'm not doing that, then I wouldn't be their friend. So it's like, so it wouldn't be like,
but it's also like,
so just don't
in
talk
like a
about
professional setting though. If like somebody is like if one of your coworkers keeps misgendering you after you've corrected them, there needs to be some kind of like, hey, you're fucking up here. Like you can't do that.
Yeah.
That's like, that's cool.
In the workplace is different. I'm just talking about in society. Just like ignore whatever you don't like. Just ignore it.
Society is also in the workplace.
Because there is always just scroll through TikTok. There's so much going on to focus on and worry about or watch happen. Just that one thing that you're like making a big stink over, just forget about it and move on. There's so much other stuff.
I do agree with that.
There's so much other stuff to worry about.
I always have to ask myself, is this the hill I want to die on?
Google a picture of a polar bear drowning because of the ice caps melting.
Yeah.
And then, forget about...
Then go vote for senators.
Yeah, and then...
don't want those.
And then, like, if you want to hate on people who want recreational marijuana, go ahead.
Oh, by the way, Fetterman's very team marijuana.
Oh, well. Welcome to the team. Put me in, coach. Speaking of coach, John Stamos, back to what you watching.
Back to what you watching.
We're so good at going full circle.
We really are. John Stamos.
Oh, my God. Can I just...
By the moon and the stars in the sky.
I'll fuck John Stamos.
Oh my God. He could take a dump in my mouth.
Oh my God. I would suck a fart out of his ass.
Like a bong
rip. I'm sorry if those two things are gross to any. Those are the things we say about people we think that are super hot.
I just missed a call from my mom.
Oh,
Call you back, Mom.
I hope it wasn't important.
Importante.
What were we talking about?
John Stamos.
Oh, yes. For those who don't watch Big Shots on Disney Plus, grow up and come on, add some like intellectual stuff to your repertoire.
It may be the most predictable show ever written.
Corniest,
Corny,
corniest,
So
unrealistic.
far-fetched. I mean, what world is
down
this?
to like relationships between kids and parents and adults and
It's fucked up.
it's
it's
just-
just so like out there. Anyway,
everything is perfect and everything is woke and everything is like everything. Like there is everything.
I will say it's a high school.
Everything you want to be inclusive in, it's in there. They throw it in there.
What I appreciate most about this show, other than John Stamos, is that the high school kids actually kind of look like high school kids.
They do, except for the really gorgeous one
Yes,
who plays
Nell.
Louise.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is me publicly stating I want footage of it because I don't think anyone has probably said it yet. Sorry. Nell, what's her last name? Verlicue, who plays
Verlicay.
Louise
Grzinski.
Grzinski on Big Shots, is gorgeous. She needs to be put in everything, and if she is, like, if someone gets the same vibe from her that I get that can actually do something about it, because she is money. She is gorgeous. If she can sing, oh my God.
I know, but
if she can sing, even if she can't, we can pretend she can.
I mean, Selena Gomez got by doing it.
I know. And I think she just has something. Like, I just look at her and I'm just like, you are just, and she doesn't wear like, it's not like Riverdale where everyone's like contoured for the gods and everyone looks 28.
Correct.
And these are look like high school kids. She probably looks like she's like 20, 21.
She is 22 in real life.
Okay,
but
so she
passes as 18 going to college. Is what she's playing.
It's not like you don't have to suspend disbelief.
Correct.
Like
it's
you do. And
she passes as 18 the same way I pass for like 22.
Same. Same. And I'm only 24. So
yeah.
But it is so good. Well, she's going to be a superstar good. If the right person can like see what I see in her.
Her potential.
She could be the next Ariana Grande or the next big thing. Just put her in something with Iggy Azalea and throw it. I don't know.
Iggy Azalea.
She used to be a hit maker back when I was
back in my day.
Black Widow, baby. Black Widow.
It's Iggy Iggs.
But she's a star. Okay, so but anyway, the show is Big Shots. It's on Disney Plus. There's 2 seasons. All the episodes are out, so you benched your little heart's content.
It's such a feel good, like
it goes by so fast.
Family comedy.
It's like so just I mean, someone's in love with someone and they have to accidentally move in with them but they work together, but like
the romantic story.
The teachers are so involved in the kid's life that they show up at their house unannounced, and it's just like totally normal.
Yeah.
It's just, but it's so good, like to the point where we were watching it late into the night the other night, and Scott made us stop with 2 episodes left, and I was like, "Are you kidding? I can't wait!" And I had to go home for 2 days. So, but we finally finished, and I am not happy with the ending.
I saw that ending coming from like in the last 10 minutes. I was like, "Ooh, it's gonna be that. They're gonna tease us with a cliffhanger." But it really wasn't a cliffhanger because it swished.
You heard a swish.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean anything. That could have been like, in Lost, when every time at the end of the episode, it went, whew.
Yeah.
It could have just been like a sound effect, like in the thing.
What's it called where you hit the outside of the net?
A rim job? Or a rim shot?
No. It's like a something swish. I don't know sports.
Is that a sport?
It's a sports thing, like where you shoot.
Basketball.
Like there's an air ball where you shoot and you don't even hit.
You don't hit nothing but net is a swish.
But like when you shoot and you just hit the net, but it doesn't go in the net. Like a swish is when it goes
I
in
think
the
that's
net
a
and
rim.
doesn't hit the rim.
I think that's a rim shot. Oh no. I don't know.
It's something swish.
I think it's like maybe it's like a boom switch.
I don't know.
Swish, swish, bish.
For some reason, I want to say mountaineer swish, and I don't think that that's right.
I don't think that's right either. If you know the answer to what it's called,
It could have been one of those, though.
text us at 567-600
farts.
Fart. Just fart.
567-600
3278.
3278. F-A-R-T, fart.
Olga. Well, there's.
I don't know.
Oh, so you okay? Oh, okay. Oh my God, I forgot. I was looking at my notes. My notes.
Oh my God, we have to talk about the biggest thing that happened to us.
I know. We went out for Halloween, you guys, and I got to live my full fantasy. Oh, she's a yeah.
She's a lady.
Oh, baby.
Oh, whoa, whoa, she's a lady.
But I got to live a lifelong dream, and I was.
And the lady is
Selena Kyle, aka Catwoman from Batman Returns,
played by the
Michelle Pfeiffer edition, and I looked fucking fabulous.
how it was so good
It was so good
that
I won.
that you entered yourself
I entered
into
myself in a competition.
costume contest at a gay bar in a major city.
The biggest, probably the one with the most in it at the time, because
Yes.
it's the biggest.
And what happened at this contest, Robert?
I was drunk. I don't know. What are you talking about?
What happened in the contest?
Oh, I won.
You won!
I won. Like
Cash money.
cash money, honey.
$300. That's how correct the look was.
That's how good it was. I had people coming up to me like, "Can I get a picture with you?" I had like guys dressed as Titans from like the universe of DC be like, "Will you do a picture where you're like beating me up or like where we're fighting?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I will." I'm like, "You want this whip?" And I looked so fucking hot. Could I move? Barely. But did I? Yes.
I had to put his seatbelt on in the car.
Yeah, but I was so stuck to the seat. Anytime he made like a quick turn, I didn't move. I was like,
Yeah. Well, I think it was your plastic leather outfit on my leather seats.
And you
that
guys,
was
when
also
I tell
giving
you
some
this is-
excellent
this-
like grip.
This costume is like the one. She's the one. Like it's the exact same. Like it's so good. I'm wearing it every Halloween because the attention is. Just,
I don't know. I think John is going to fight you for it next year.
He couldn't fit in it. His broad shoulders would rip that thing.
I think he would go on a cleanse.
You can't unbroaden your shoulders. He would have to buy the extra large. I bought the large. I'm a women's large.
Woman.
In latex. He's not stealing it from me now. Sorry, I already did it.
So let's talk about John on Halloween.
John was Elvis, and everyone saw his dick all night.
Well, but what was he going to be originally?
He was gonna go out in drag
As a woman. He was just going to be a
a
woman.
woman.
He was going to beat his face. He was going to put a look
That was
together.
his plan for a week, and like
That was his plan for a while.
yeah. And I kept saying, what did I keep saying?
But John hates every time John goes out in drag.
He has a miserable
miserable.
time, and he like
He
bitches.
hates it. He hates his look. He hates everything.
He hates getting ready.
So the night before Halloween, he just like, no, I'm doing it.
He laid out
Even-
everything. He
he
styled
got
a wig.
He styled the
girl.
wig. Yes.
Girl, he shaved his. He was ready.
It was time to start getting ready.
And then he was like, I don't want to.
I'm going to wear your Elvis costume.
Yeah. And I was like, okay. Do you think people are like, why does he have an Elvis costume?
It just happened to be
I
in
have
your
a lot
repertoire.
of. I have a lot of things that you'd be like, why does he have that?
You have a closet full of treasures.
I do. I got a closet full of treasures in it.
My mom asked me, why do you have a costume bag? Because I have a specific bag in my closet that's just all my old costumes.
I have a closet
You have
inside my beauty room
Yeah.
full of costumes.
I feel like mine is normal.
Yes, mine is abnormal.
Yours is
I have
out
a
of control.
I have a tote of
Kimonos.
no, those are hung up. I have a tote full of shapewear. I have
Naturally.
including bras and chicken cutlets,
Yes.
stuff like that to give me the
Naturally.
shape, padded asses, that type of stuff. Then I have one of wigs. Then I have 2 of shoes. And then outfits are hung up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Some of them have never been worn. The sheets have never been slept in. Titanic was called the Ship of Dreams.
The Cave of Wonders.
And it was. It really was. But yeah, and that's all that's in there is just my costumes and kimonos and just random shit. But if you want to turn a look or if you want to like play, dress up, I'm your girl.
That's the fag for you.
Really? What's in your costume bag? Like a onesie with poop stains on it?
That unicorn onesie that has all that the shit stains on it. I have like, do you remember that time that we went out with the Village people with my ex-boyfriend?
Last year?
No, in Huntington.
Oh.
With my ex-boyfriend. The only ex-boyfriend I have.
And Navy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have that. I have the cowboy hat and the chaps.
You should wear them assless. Have you ever worn them assless for someone?
They're like cheap Party City chaps. They're like fake plastic.
Still, I have a whip from my Catwoman outfit. You could be like, oh. Yeah.
It's not like hot.
But I really am going to be that Catwoman every Halloween because I felt so I felt like her. I was powerful.
You were.
I was powerful. And I'm going to be skinnier then. So it's going to look even better. And
I don't think it matters. You had that corset on. You could have lost all the weight in the world as long as you.
No, I'm telling you, if I lose a little bit of weight, it'll fit even better because I can pull the corset even tighter on the top, and it'll cinch me. Oh, real good.
I don't think it's gonna make that big of a difference.
Yes, it will. You watch. Sorry.
I mean, unless you're trying to like Violet Chachki this shit.
No, not really. But I'm trying to get as thin as like Michelle Pfeiffer.
You're still a man, Maury.
I don't care. I'm gonna get so thin. I'm gonna be like, this is my
You're still a man.
This is my clavicle. Oh yeah.
What is this cleaver?
You ask that every time. It's a Jeffree Star necklace.
Oh.
From his Beauty Killer collection.
And you expect me to remember that?
No.
Okay.
I don't. But what is yours? A triangle and chest hair?
Yes.
What is this the 70s? A lock of hair from her chest.
Ow!
Oh my god, I pulled them, you guys. Odd or even?
One.
Odd or even? Tell
Odd.
me. Odd? Let's count them. All right. We got 1. All this hair on here. Count it.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, you got it. Good job. You win nothing. But that was a fun game though, right? No! Don't do it to my real head. Do it to my pubes. Just rip them out.
There's not many.
What? Oh, your breast. What does your necklace represent?
The cheapest of Shein.
Oh, I'm familiar.
It is a necklace. It is a necklace that is too small for me.
Speaking of Shein,
that is extended with a bracelet that was also too small for me. That has a cross or a triangle on it. A cross.
So it's homemade jewelry.
It is. If it was a cross, it would have burned off by now.
Yeah, probably. Speaking of Shein, they're fast fashion and everything's shit, and we know it, but we buy it anyway. People we know, and stop doing it.
Nothing was as worse as
it's ruining the world. I read an article about it. There's like landfills in
it's horrible for the environment
in places, and I'm just like, ugh, that's so awful. And you really need to do my part, but this is 80% off. So they have branched into beauty, and they have She Glam, and I got all of it to review and play with. And today I used one of the lipsticks, and Scott looked at me and was like, "What did you say?" You were like,
I was like, first of all, you need to go like,
yeah, like rub the inside of your mouth, or like your corners of your mouth.
You know that disgusting thing that people with dry mouth get, where they like
old people have it,
like the spit in the corners of their mouth. But his was like shiny, glossy, like nude, gross white lip stuff. And then the longer I looked at his lips, like he had like chunks.
It was like patchy and chunky, like
it was like
continents separating,
ticky tacky. Like,
what was that? What was it called when it was all one
plaster?
What was it called when it was all one continent?
Pangea.
Yeah, it was like Pangea breaking apart.
Yes.
I'm so smart.
You're a geologist.
Yeah.
Geographer.
Yeah. Come get your rocks off.
Geologist. That's what it is.
Yeah. So I won the costume contest. I won $300. And why don't you like tell them how the costume contest went?
Okay, so anybody could sign up.
I was very like in the moment, so I don't really remember it.
Anybody could
and
sign up.
I haven't watched it yet.
And so like the lovely drag queen called everybody up onto the stage. Everybody came up. Of course, there was a bunch of dykes up there who had no business going up there.
How many people entered?
There was probably 20 people up on that stage at least.
God.
And you know how people have confidence in their outfits and they just go up there, and I get it. It's a gay bar. It's a safe place. Like, do your thing. I get it.
Yes.
But like some of those people I want to be like, girl, look around. Like, do you really think? But that's also the competitive person in me too, where I'm like, why are you up here? Like, you looking around, you don't.
You look like garbage.
Look in the mirror
garbage.
compared to like.
Excuse me. Did you see the Catwoman on stage?
Yeah. You did have some tough competition. The one that came in second place was very good.
Because I was in a line, so I didn't even see who was like beside me.
No,
like,
but like there were several decent
There were
costumes.
3 rounds.
But yeah, so there were 3 rounds, and then you would clap for like who you liked. And then like after the first
like
few
they let you come out for like 5 or 10 seconds and like do something to like get people to like scream for you.
So like a few people come out and they're hooting and hollering, and then like as like the 4th and 5th person came out and their like applauses weren't as loud, like the drag queen did the right thing and was like, okay, you 2 are out of the competition. And then like they would come to you and you would get like thunderous roaring applause.
Yeah, I would like do a different
and you were also like standing like right in the middle, and you were just like,
well, yeah, and I was in character the whole time. Even if it wasn't
yeah.
my turn, if you looked at me, I was like giving.
Yes.
I was serving, and like I was Catwoman.
So after that, they had like whittled it down after like 3 rounds to a top 3.
And I'm just enjoying life. I'm not even, I'm not competitive. Yeah. I was like, I can't believe I'm still in this. I thought I lost twice because I didn't.
Well, I remember making eye contact with you at once because we were all standing up on
and
stage.
I was like,
and you had gone around and recruited everybody in the bar. Like you were mingling, you were making friends, you were like,
I was. You
were soliciting votes the whole time.
I was it everywhere we went.
I need you to do it again.
What?
You've got some
schmutz.
Shit.
Did I get it? My good flannel.
Ew, why is it? You do not drink enough water. This is disgusting.
I do drink water. Here. Now are they wet and delicious?
No, you still have some gunk. It's from that leftover.
You're going to make me look disgusting on television.
Get close.
I can't see.
You really need to do like Dinky Duck does this more.
Did I get it?
You need to go like on your lip. Do you not feel that? You just got it.
I got it. Don't worry, you guys.
It was the biggest like lip booger.
I hope I didn't have it the whole time.
You didn't. I've been watching you.
Thank God.
It just formed.
We would have had to start over.
I know.
Okay, and then we're at the top 3, and what was in the top 3?
I don't remember the 3rd place person because I had some cocktails. But
yes,
it came down between you and this like fucking stellar Star Trek shit that this person had on. Like it was
like homemade.
It had like a face piece and all. Like it was good,
and it had like an arm.
It looked like real like cosplay shit,
like a real alien.
Yes, it was very cool, but. Yours had a more of a gay factor to it, which is why I think.
Well, also like instead of just stepping forward every time, I did a different pose or a different act, or I like this when it was between me and the last girl. At one point the drag queen hosting told me I won because it was way louder for the person beside me, but it was because there were 2 people right up front just for that person that were making. And so she like judged it by everyone.
I will say yours, like you looked better clearly, but like as far as like actual look, like what went into the look, the costume that came in second definitely had more like you you bought a suit and cinched your waist and put a face on. Like,
I see how that is.
no, you like turned it. It looked great. Like there was thought into the curating
It's
the
about
outfit.
the attitude.
But that's what I was about to say. Like that's what I was leading to.
Shade.
This person's outfit may have had more detail and more like, and that bitch made everything.
But
it was not.
My last time being called out, I stepped up there and
But
I'm in these pointy ass heels and my waist is cinched, my face is in a mask, and I have a
That's
whip.
the thing. Like you had the charisma.
And I spun that whip, and I have never done it before in my life. And I was like, I hope to God I don't hit somebody. But I swung it up over my head, and then I slapped it down beside me. And I was like, I just fucking won this thing.
But I had made eye contact with you after round one. I'm like, you're gonna fucking win this shit, and you were just like,
you came up and grabbed me.
I did. After you won, I like came up and I like victory hugged you, and we spun in a circle.
It was so fun. I'm just gonna go out as Catwoman every night, and no one will know who I am, and I'll just be. People will be like, "Wonder if Catwoman's out tonight."
You say that now until you have to put it back on again, and you're like, oh.
No, I can't wait to put it back on.
Remember the pain that you had the next day from your course?
Yeah, but I've already
worked that out.
I've already worked out the kinks
Okay.
because I didn't have to pee.
You did not.
I made it.
We were worried.
We were
that.
very worried, you guys. If I would have had to pee emergently,
If I would have had a pee.
if I would have had to pee, if I would have had to
Speaking of, I
pee
need to.
emergency-ish, I would have to have taken John with me, put my arms up straight in the air, have the decorative corset pulled up and over my head. Then we would have had to unzip the back of my latex costume down to the bottom, and then I would have had to I had a corset on under that and a butt pad and tucking panties so that I would get a camel toe and not knuckles.
Yeah.
And
Thank God.
so I would have to pull all that down just to urine.
Just to urine.
Just to urine. But I didn't have to, thank God, because I do what? I stick to shots.
Yeah.
And water. But I need the water, so like my body isn't like, oh, I gotta pee.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Well, you're so dehydrated, so your body sucks onto it.
I don't think that's true. That's not science.
I have a 40-ounce bottle or cup
I have
here.
a cup here too, as well, of water.
Do you know how many of these I have filled today?
How many?
This is number 6 that I'm marking.
No.
One of these would take you 4 weeks to finish.
Oh yeah, this is 4-day-old water. Half of it is
This is
anyway.
40 ounces. This would take you. I would give you 4 days to finish this. 4 days.
Yeah,
I had 6 today. This is number 6.
I can't drink.
And
I
it's
just
halfway gone.
water just has no taste. It's just wet. Like what? I want wet, but I want to taste. I want to
it.
taste it when it's wet.
I love
But-
it.
But anything else to say about my Catwoman outfit?
It was
And,
great.
Like,
It was great.
I wanna give it its like due. Like
I mean, if anybody was wondering, I just put on a cute outfit and John painted a skeleton face on me and I was cute.
well, if you know me, I will either not go somewhere or I will go totally over
Yeah.
the top. So like I couldn't have done that because I wouldn't have had fun because I wouldn't have been the center of attention. If I'm being honest, I have to be the center of attention.
We know.
But it gets us like fun times. Like sometimes we get free shit.
Sometimes.
A lot of the times.
There's other people.
And a lot of the times our group gets like talked to by the drag queens and like incorporated into things because I'm like, hey, we like make every bar we go to like our personal hang.
Yeah, we're expected to do a whole crawl that night, and we only hit 2 places because
I had to stay for the costume
Yeah.
contest.
But that place was
I
poppin'.
remember now you being like, you're going to win. And I was like, no, I'm not. Oh my God, no. And then I won.
you won. But that was
All
it. That was a great night.
by applause, which means I
Yeah.
performed. And then Scott came home and was like, Bobby, you're a drag queen now.
Yeah.
You just got paid
For your art.
for your art. And I was like, no.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I don't really think. Do you think I really am now? Do you think I should just do it and go to open stage and just go?
Yeah.
as Catwoman first and do Give Me More.
We know you can turn a look. Now it's time to work it out. Perform.
Work my pussy.
Perform.
I don't know what I would do. I can't twerk.
You cannot.
I can't really dance. Oh, I can like if I was feeling my oats and had a bomb ass look and like a great outfit and shoes on, I could sell a lip sync. Like
Yeah, but you got to bring the comedy to it too, because that's where you're.
Oh yeah, there would be like comedy things.
That's
like,
where you would
with
need to lead
vibrato.
into.
I would definitely be like, oh.
Yeah, that's what you would have to lead into, is like the subtleties and like the body, the physical comedy. Like
it would be
what,
like mixing sexy with comedy.
Yeah.
Like a sexy girl who doesn't really know how to be sexy.
it would be like innocent, but like wah, wah,
Yeah. Wah wah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be
cheeky.
And I would just go by Bobby Jean Spears, just like Willem goes by Willem. Because I always thought if I did branch off and do drag that I would
John Burst Blonde.
that I would be Barbie Jean Spears. But I think I'll stick with Bobby. But I love Barbie because it's pink.
Barbie Jean.
Barbie Jean. That's my evil twin sister, Barbie Jean Spears. But I won this $300. People spent money behind my back. I only received
120
420 of it. So apparently I have friends that steal.
No,
Apparently.
you just had a husband that was like, let's buy shots.
Oh, and you know, guys, with this costume, I went down to the nitty gritty. You know, when she comes home and like takes that leather thing and she's fucking ripping it to shreds and making her costume. And then when she pulls her gloves on and she just like, makes them real tight. I did that. And then she puts those sewing things on them. I don't even know what they're called. Like for claws. I even bought those things.
Is that what's called a thimble? I hate that
No,
word.
a thimble is the thing that goes over your thumb.
I know. I hate
A
that
thimble
word.
goes over your thumb.
A thimble.
A thimble.
A thimble at the thimble.
A thimble. Well, it hurts.
It hurts.
I'm Thor. You're
It's a
Thor.
thimble at the bang on a thimble with a thimble.
A proper cup of coffee and a copper rubber gum and it.
Did you see that was on The Crown?
Yes, I did see that. Yes,
It was on The Crown.
I did see that.
I was watching The Crown.
I did see that. I have no other way to go with it.
And it was
Yes, I did see
a
it.
cup of proper coffee in a proper coffee cup.
No, you
I
did-
fucked
you
it up.
fucked
I fucked it up because I went too slow.
You fucked it up.
A cup of proper coffee and a proper coffee cup.
Yep.
Fuck, I haven't done it. I'm out of practice.
Oh no.
I am out of practice.
Oh no.
Baby girl.
Oh.
Oh, baby girl.
Oh, baby girl.
Okay, so we'll wrap that Halloween up.
Can we be done? I've really got to pee.
Yeah, in a second.
Okay.
Halloween. God, what a great podcast we have.
I know.
My co-host is like, "Can we be done? Are we done?"
I really have to pee.
Well, I don't give a shit. First of all,
And we've been talking for too long.
well, we never finished telling people that about Big Shots. You need to just watch it.
Watch Big Shots.
That's how we're gonna wrap that up. Watch it. Let us know how you like it at 567-600 fart.
And go vote.
Vote. And I have to tell you about a 3-part documentary. I'm not going to tell you about the whole thing. I'm going to tell you have to watch it because it is enthralling. Like, I put it on to like go to sleep at home. I ended up watching all 3 parts of it. It's called Killer Sally. It's about a woman bodybuilder who killed her husband. But like, I'm her fan. Like, I'm a fan of a murderer.
That's
Legit.
concerning.
No, it's not. Watch it. You'll be a fan of her too.
Oh, you're saying she made you a fan of her. Like
Yeah.
her story made you a fan of her.
Yeah, she
Okay.
is like,
I thought you meant in general. Like,
no, I am a fan of
the
her. I think she is like a bot, like a fucking.
murder. Okay.
Everybody watch it. It's called Killer Sally.
What's it on?
Netflix.
Netflix.
Will you please try and watch it by the next time we film?
I'd make no promises because I really
Please,
want to finish
this is
The
a
Crown.
job. This is your job.
But
it will take.
I have to finish The Crown first. You know I don't overlap series.
These aren't
You know
series.
I don't
this is a
overlap things.
documentary.
I don't overlap things.
This is a
I'm committed. When
documentary.
I'm on my time, I watch what I want. And that, I'm in a series, so
But this
I
is
have
your
to resume.
job. This is your part of your job.
But the last part of my job was to watch The Crown, and I'm not done watching The Crown, so I have to finish that.
Yeah, but you can, like, I'm telling you, I watched this in a whole night.
Okay, maybe then I'll probably get to it because I'm on the last season of The Crown. So it's very possible, but I just don't make promises.
Well, we're filming and recording Wednesday.
Yeah, I can't make that promise, but I will try. I mean, maybe.
Killer Sally, please watch it. I want to talk to you about it because she's an icon. I love her.
Okay.
I've never been a fan of a murderer,
Okay.
but I am a fan of her. I get it. I get her.
I really have to pee.
You do. Tell me about it. Is it a babbling brook? Picture.
I'm at like an
babbling
8.
brook. An 8. Oh. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up so that Scott can go drain his bladder through his urethra. Follow us on all social media. Follow the show at Hey Girl Pod. Follow Scott at It's the Bareback Contessa. Follow me at It's Bobby Jean Spears. You can always text us at 567-600-FART. Thank you for joining us. Leave us a review and a 5-star rating on iTunes.
Time out. I gotta stop.
Oh
Stop.
my
Stop.
God.
I know.
Record scratch,
I know.
Record scratch.
We didn't do the most important part. We did not bring attention to the most important part, and I'm willing to hold my pee, which is at a level 8 right now, to take it to a 10 to get through this.
We have a declaration. Sadly, on our last episode,
You got click happy.
No, I used a remote and I got a little bit like ahead of myself. We did say goodbye to you, Brian.
Brian.
Our Brian.
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 I'm looking right into your eyes.
For the new
right
listener,
now.
Brian is one of our OGs.
Brian is
that we love.
Yes.
So, we one day said goodbye, Brian, and then said it at the end of every episode. And we did not. It did not record it.
It did not record it. But it was said.
So
and I promise you it was said.
So this is a public apology.
Brian.
To Brian.
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 Love you.
We're just going to say goodbye, Brian.
Brian.
Until this is over.
Goodbye, Brian.
And give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes.
We love you, Brian.
That's really important to everybody.
Thank you, Brian.
But Brian. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Brian.
Goodbye, Brian.
You're the best, Brian.
Brian.
Goodbye, Brian. Goodbye, Brian. Brian. Goodbye.
Brian got that heavy dick. Bye, bub. Bye, Brian.
Goodbye, Brian.
Goodbye, Brian.